How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the TheStrivePodcast. It's your boy, Josh. How's it going, everybody? I hope you all are having a fantastic day today. I've been gone for a while, but I'm returning back. Had to get done with school and work for a bit. I kind of felt bad, but finally back. Taking a break from all that. Going ahead and finishing up on 2 of my podcasts. I got one right here. I got another podcast coming out going more in deep into the NFL, but this one's going to be more about the NBA. Last segment will be an NFL segment. But right now we got some NBA segments. We got some player predictions for the NBA this season, predicting the conference winners. Who's going to win it all in the NBA? Our last segment, we got Colin Kaepernick. Just got a bunch of stuff going into it. The first topic today is the player predictions for the NBA. Who do I see in these players? Who are they going to be this season? Kawhi Leonard. I want to start off with him. Kawhi Leonard, you could no doubt say he's top 3 player right now in the NBA, no doubt. He was incredible in the playoffs. He won his second championship. Kawhi Leonard, just best two-way player I've ever seen, and possibly the best two-way player we'll ever see in the history of the NBA. What you can see from him, he's going to up his play even more. Once again, I think he's going to push his hardest this season to show that he will win a 3rd ring with a different team for this season, and that's, of course, the Clippers. His playmate, Paul George, they're going to be crazy team, defensive juggernaut, and their offense won't be too shabby either because they have Kawhi, then Paul George. They have Lou Will coming off the bench. That's insane. Kawhi Leonard, you can expect the same old usually. Great shooter, one of the best shooters in the league, best offensive player in the league, best defensive player in the league, no doubt the best two-way player in the league, possibly going to become the best player in the league. He probably will keep that comparison going, and he might end up being the best player in the league by the end of this. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting him to become the best player in the league. I'm expecting him to lead his team to a championship and win the finals MVP. I'm also expecting him to win the MVP, the regular season MVP, because that's kind of what's crushing his legacy a little bit right now. I think if he could get a regular season MVP, then that would just improve his overall legacy as a player, and what we'll remember him for. Not just a postseason guy, but also can be a regular season guy, because obviously he's had injury issues. But hopefully he can fix that and just go ahead and just go for regular season MVPs sooner or later. Just play 70 games, get the regular season MVP, just win it that way. But yeah, I'm expecting another ring. I'm expecting a regular season MVP. I'm hoping for a finals MVP as well. I'm just trying to see overall dominance from him, if anything. That's all I want to see this season is overall dominance by Kawhi Leonard. He has nothing to show, really. There's nothing to really showboat about here. Kawhi Leonard just needs to go out there and do his thing like he did last season with the Raptors and just come out and blow the NBA away and take what is his and be that number 1 player that he needs to be in the NBA. LeBron James. LeBron has a lot to prove. He needs to come out and show that he's more than just an underdog. LeBron needs to show that he's still the best player in the league. I want to see as much as I do out of Kawhi Leonard as LeBron. I want to see a finals MVP and a finals win. I want to see a ring. Same with Kawhi Leonard. Maybe he doesn't have to win a regular season MVP. I understand that he already has more than one. He already has more than Kawhi Leonard. So, doesn't really need a regular season MVP as much as Kawhi would. But a ring and a finals MVP is what I want to see. I want to see him become that second option on the Lakers and move Anthony Davis into that first option for the team so Anthony Davis could thrive on the Lakers and then sooner or later become the franchise player for the Lakers and just be that number one guy for the Lakers for the rest of his career. I want LeBron to become that second option and let the rest of his team flourish. I want him to be the Magic to Kareem. As Kareem was in Magic's first season. Not Magic's whole career, but Magic's first season when Kareem was the first option. I want Anthony Davis to be that first option. So you could expect that to happen. I want LeBron to be the best point guard in that conference. I'm expecting the Lakers to be a top 3 conference team. I'm expecting the Lakers to go to the conference finals. What we expect from LeBron is greatness. And that's all we should ever expect from him. And if he cannot pull the greatness off, then it just wouldn't make sense because all he is greatness. Stephen Curry, expecting him to also win the MVP, regular season MVP. I am expecting him to be the regular season MVP, no doubt. I think he's my number one option, if anything. If I was to choose any regular season MVPs for like top 3, I would say I would go for Curry, Kawhi Leonard, and Giannis. Those would be my top 3 in the MVP voting. I picked Steph. Obviously, KD's gone. Clay's going to be out for a bit. So it's just him and D'Angelo Russell pretty much. And a bunch of other scrubs. I mean, decent players. Yeah, Willie Cauley-Stein, Kevin Looney. But Curry's going to have to drop 30 a game. He's going to average 30 per game. In 2016, he averaged 30 points per game for his MVP season. His unanimous MVP season. He averaged 30.1 points per game. Last year, he had KD on his team. He still averaged 27.3 points per game. So I'm expecting him to average possibly 32 per game on good shooting splits from the field and the three-point line. Obviously, he's going to shoot good from the free throw line. You might see a little bit lower on defense effort from him, but that's all I see. If anything, Curry should be the MVP. If he does not win the MVP, then I'll be surprised. Obviously, Curry, his goal should be to win it all. Obviously, going to the finals and everything, he should still want to win because that's what you are in the NBA. Your goal is to win the finals. It's to win it all. But if there was a true goal to this, I would say his full-on goal should be to win the MVP. If he wants to add anything onto his legacy at all, I would say he needs to win that MVP. That should be his first thought as the MVP. That's what he needs for this season. Because I don't know if he'll win the finals or even get to the conference finals at that. Also, we'll expect Golden State to stay as a top 3 team in the conference. At least top 4. They gotta. At least top 4. Golden State's still a good team, no doubt. I will expect them to be a top 4 team, please. Next up, I got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Expecting him to finally make that push. That one last push that all the great players of the NBA have always made. I expect Giannis to make that final push for the NBA Finals. I expect him to make NBA Finals MVP. If he needs I wouldn't be too focused on regular season MVP as he just won it. It's that last push now for Giannis, and that is to win the ring. It's his time. He needs it. He's almost entering in his prime. His next thing should be NBA championship. That should be the one and only goal for his season, is that ring, that championship. He needs to thrive for it. He needs to go for it. He better win it, no doubt. I'm also expecting him to up his stats again, no doubt. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if his stats did drop a little bit, though. He needs to hold back on the regular season this time. I don't expect the Bucks to be the number 1 seed. I expect them to be the number 2 seed at least. I expect Giannis to take a little bit back and then go full force in the playoffs and then take the Bucks all the way. That's really quick of saying for Giannis, but what else should we expect from him? I expect a ring. Nothing else. I expect greatness from this young man. James Harden. There's so much to expect from him. I think the same thing is every year for me as it is for James Harden. You need to win. Rockets need to be a top 3 seed. You know what? I wouldn't even care if they're a top 4. You could be the 4th seed. I wouldn't care. Rockets, James Harden. You're probably not listening to this. No one's probably listening to this. But I will say right here and now, if anyone is listening, James Harden needs to win the finals. He needs a ring. He will not be ever in the conversation for top 5 shooting guard. Barely top 10 shooting guard of all time. If he does not win a ring. He is Allen Iverson if he does not win a ring. I don't care if he averaged 30 points per game every season. I don't care if he averaged 35 in his regular season. I don't care. Jordan averaged 35. He has 6 rings. Wilt dropped 100 points per game in a game. He dropped 100 points in a game. He averaged 40 per game. Guess what? He still has a ring. He solidified himself as one of the best centers ever. Top 10 center of all time, no doubt. Definitely top 5 center of all time. James Harden, where are you? You finally won your MVP. Where are you? Did anyone check the stats when he versed Golden State in Game 7? Where were you? Where were you? I know where you were. You missed almost 20 shots. Maybe you don't get the full blame for it. Trevor Ariza did go over 12, yeah. You went... you relied a lot on your free throw shooting that game, I will say. You went for... I don't have the stat right now, but, man, you shot terribly. I checked on it last time I was talking to my friend. It was about a week ago. I was like, man, he went like 7 for 22. Hey, he got his 20 free throws, though, right? Congrats. Win the chip. And then I'll put you in my top 10 for shooting guards of all time. Win the ring. I might sound angry at it. That's because he's a good player. But he's not winning it in the playoffs nor the finals. Where are you? You're putting up 35 per game. Where are you? You had a 50-point triple-double. Not last season, but the seasons before that. Where's that player? And now you tag along Westbrook with you? This team should win the chip. If they don't win it, you're not a top 10 shooting guard of all time. You're only a regular season kind of guy. And that's not the kind of shooting guard I want to run with. Last player is Kyrie Irving. Obviously, saw last season, just so dysfunctional with the Celtics. What I'm expecting from Kyrie is to not be a full-on leader. KD is going to be the leader. Kyrie, step back, be that second option. Please be that second option. You can be kind of like a leader in the beginning of the season, but that's it. You can be kind of like the second guy, put in a few words, but you're not putting in all the words. No, you're not. You're not stepping in as that full-time guy. No, not this time. That's Kevin Durant. I don't care if Kevin Durant's injured. He is the number one guy. He is the guy that we will be looking to. Kyrie, all I'm expecting for you, dude, is to go out there and score. I'm expecting Kyrie at the beginning of the season, maybe possibly, it seems like it's going to be the rest of the season as long as KD's out, should average 28 per game. I want to see him up his averages because there's no reason he shouldn't. Even if the Nets, no one will care about the Nets. Whether they do good or bad, it doesn't matter because they don't have KD. It won't matter. The blame will not be put on Kyrie either way because he already chose a second option once he went with KD. And it's just not going to matter even if they win or lose. If they win, cool. If they lose, cool. They're not winning the championship either way, no matter if they win or lose. So, Kyrie, be that second guy. Don't do too much. Just go out there and score. Put up the numbers that you need to put up for this season. Go to the playoffs. Don't do too much. Wait for that next season and then win the ring. That's the only player predictions I got for the NBA for now. If you guys have any more player predictions you guys want me to do, let me know in the comments below. I'll do some more predictions for any players or what do I want to see from them for this season. Predicting the conference winners for the NBA this season. It's going to be a really quick segment, obviously. I don't have much opinion on it because I think it's obvious. Most people say that any team can win, yes. But for me, it's obvious. I already have picked out who my top two teams of each conference are for the West and the East. East, I have the Sixers being the first seed, Bucks being the second seed. The West, Clippers, first seed, Lakers, second seed. The Clippers and the Sixers will win their conferences and be the number one seeds. But will they win the conference finals? Will they go all the way? No. The Sixers will not go all the way. They will not win the conference finals unless Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons ups their game and shows that they are that top 10 or 5 player in the league. And until then, the Sixers will not go. The Clippers, it's very close. It could go either way. Clippers might. It could go either way for that one on me. But to win the conference finals, Lakers versus Clippers, I have the Lakers. They have nobody to stop AD. I think AD is going to up his level this year, and he's going to do what he's always been meant to do. He is going to win it. Him and LeBron are going to take the Lakers to the finals this season and beat the Clippers in the conference finals. They have no one in the paint to stop Anthony Davis. Montrezl Harrell, Zubac, who's going to stop him? No one. Unless they double him with Paul George or Kawhi. Or maybe Kawhi is tall enough to stop AD. We'll see. But no one will stop Anthony Davis. He's a dark horse MVP in my opinion, if anything. Bucks versus Sixers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Bucks will win it. Giannis will up his level. And he'll just burn through the Sixers. He'll show them why he deserves to be the best player in this league. Not Kawhi, not LeBron. But Giannis is the next greatest player the next top 5 player of all time. He's the next Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, Kareem. He's that next greatest player. But to win it all in the NBA Finals, the Lakers will win it all. LeBron and Anthony Davis will be too much for Giannis. Giannis, yeah, he'll up his level, but not to the brink of the point where it will go Game 6 and the Lakers will win it all. Lakers, it'll be Game 6. They'll win it at Staples Center. 100%. You can quote me on it, but yes, Lakers will win Game 6 against the Bucks at the Staples Center. LeBron will win his 4th ring. Anthony Davis will win his 1st ring. Lakers win it all. 100%. If you have any other opinions, go ahead and comment below. But Lakers will win it all. Giannis will put up his best fight he's ever put up. But he will come short. And LeBron and Anthony Davis will overwhelm him and win in the NBA Finals this coming season. That's all I got for that, for the conference finals and the NBA Finals. Again, if you have any comments, go ahead and comment below. Let me know how you think about that. The 2010s are ending soon. Did LeBron or Steph impact the 2010s more? Who impacted the 2010s more? Was it LeBron or Steph? First of all, why compete for these two people? Who impacted more, Steph or LeBron? Who cares? What matters is that they did. LeBron and Steph impacted the 2010s more than we would have ever expected. Steph changed the game. LeBron improved the game. That's how we should see it. LeBron improved the game. He brought it to this level that we never thought to see, or maybe even see again, or would have ever thought. Steph, he revolutionized the game instead of improving. LeBron brought it another level, but Steph, he changed it. He changed it. He brought in the three-pointer like we would never thought of seeing it. LeBron brought in 8 straight finals appearances. Come on now. Don't compare who impacted more, but appreciate that they did. Appreciate that we had LeBron to make those 8 straight finals and dominate the league for as many years as he can. Appreciate Steph's amazing ability to shoot the 3 and run the offense that they are able to run. The most unselfish team in the league becomes the most offensive threatening team that we've ever seen. Thank you, LeBron and Steph. I'm going to miss both of you when you both retire, no doubt. Thank you for impacting the 2010s as much as you did. Don't compare. Let's appreciate. They're amazing. Appreciate both of them. LeBron's commanding ability to dominate, but Steph's ability to change what we see in our offense nowadays with the three-point line. Thank you, both of you. You have revolutionized everything about this league. Changed everything. Thank you both. If you guys do want to have a full-on opinion, though, who do you think really impacted it more, though? You can go ahead and comment below. If I was to choose at the end, if you were to hold a gun to my head and you wanted me to actually choose, I would choose LeBron. 8 straight finals, that's just crazy. I will choose 8 straight finals appearances over Steph's three-pointer. If I wanted to choose who revolutionized the league more, it's Steph, but who impacted the game more, it was LeBron James. And that's what I'll lead into. But comment below who you guys think, no doubt. The last thing today is Colin Kaepernick. Teams that need a quarterback, the Steelers, Saints, and Jets. Let Colin Kaepernick play, man. Report came out His friend reported to ESPN that Colin Kaepernick, his friend and his wife, both reported that he was in the best shape of his life currently right now. Better shape than he's ever been with the 49ers. Better shape than he was going to the Super Bowl. If that's true, sign this man. If it's not true, then don't. But bring him to a training camp. He hasn't even went to a training camp. Bring him to a training camp. See if that's true. If it's not true, then get him out. You don't even have to sign him. Just bring him to a training camp. Try him out. What is the issue? Let him play. Let's see what he has. Why not? There's no point. Just let him come in, watch him play, see what happens. If he sucks, he sucks. Get him out of here. But if he's good, sign him. Let him play. Your teams are crap right now. Like, Steelers, 0-3. Sign him. Come on. Bring him in. Let him play. Let's see what he has. Saints, they won a game, yeah. But Drew Brees is going to be out. If you feel that good about Bridgewater, then that's fair. But Jets, come on. Just sign him. See what he has. These other teams, Bengals were let him come in and try. Try him out. Let him see what he has. Bengals, you're 0-3. Andy Dalton, where are you? Colin Kaepernick, bring him in. See what he has. This is ridiculous. These teams are struggling in their quarterback, and yet they're too prideful to bring in Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick already said he was sorry. I forgive him. The funny thing is, it sounds like, I'm not going to get too much into politics, but it sounds like I would be against him or with him. It sounds like I'd be with him, but no, I was against him when he was kneeling. But right now, I'm with him because if it's true that he's in the best shape of his life, he's already said he's sorry. I forgive him, and that's what we should do. We should forgive him. If he says he's sorry for what he does, he won't do it again. He even at least said he wouldn't do it again. Just let him play then. Let's see what he has. If he's actually not that good, then he's not that good. I don't even think he was really that good of a quarterback. But if he says he's gotten better, let him try it. If he says he's not going to kneel again, let him in. Stop the hate. Bring him in. This is ridiculous. Let him try out, please. Don't let the past seal the man's fate. And we should never let anybody's past seal the fate of anybody. Bring him in. Let him work. See what he has. Especially for the Steelers or Bengals. They should let him in and see what he has. That's all we got time for today, guys. I appreciate all of you coming by and listening to the short podcast I had for you guys. We got into a lot of stuff, and I appreciate you all for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoy doing these podcasts with you guys. I really do, and I miss doing it. I have a next one coming out very soon as well. So if you listen to this, no doubt, tune into any of my past or future podcasts, and I really love you guys. I will see you guys next time on the next podcast. Peace out.